Yes, you read it right. The video is on Ghost of the Summer Sun. Now, it's Halloween and everybody is feeling a little bit spooky, so I thought this is the perfect time to talk about something astronomy and Halloween related. Hello everyone and welcome to Astro Roxy. Ghost of the Summer Sun, so that definitely has a spooky vibe to it, but are we actually going to see the ghost of our star? You have to wait until the very end to find out how exactly you can see it. Yes, it's possible. So first of all, we have to understand what is the summer sun. So by summer sun, I mean the sun that was visible during the summer. So if you're talking about the northern hemisphere, on June 21st, that was the longest day of the year. The sun was rising approximately like 5:20 a.m. IST and setting at 7:20 p.m. IST. So that was the longest day of the year. The sun is rising very early, the sun is setting very late, the longest day. Now, the path that the sun takes during the summer solstice, like from the position where it rises and the position where it sets, that is very important. And the same thing happens like in this during Halloween, a few days before the Halloween and a few days after the Halloween. There is this star, the ghost star, which is Arcturus, which lies in the constellation of Boötes. Yes, Boötes, yes, I know. So this star, so how is this bright star mimicking the motion of the summer sun? Well, it is setting in the evenings at the same time that the sun used to do in the solstice. So after the sun has set before 7:20, because it's not the summer solstice anymore, but this star is still setting at 7:20 p.m., 7:10 p.m., depending upon your local time, of course. So after the Halloween too, you can still catch it. So after the Halloween, the star will be rising early and early every day. So till it reaches the exact same time when the sun was rising in the summer solstice. So 5:40 a.m. and then 5:30 a.m. and more early. So you can still catch it after the Halloween, and you can still catch it right now before the Halloween. And as we are progressing on the Halloween, the motion is very similar to the summer solstice, and that is why it's really hard to find the star, because it will be rising approximately on the same time, like very close to the sun. Now mind you, even though this is one of the brightest stars in the sky we have, but this is not the best time to observe it, because it's still rising very early, very near to the sunrise and setting just a few, like half an hour to 40-45 minutes after the sunset. So it's still like at that time the sky is not really dark, so it's not that easy to find it. So it's all depends on you from where you are viewing it, because it will be very close to the horizon. So not really that easy to see, because we have either light pollution or some gray atmosphere, some clouds, anything like that is present in the sky at that time. But that does not mean that it's impossible to see. So all the best if you're trying to find it and photograph it. I will be definitely trying it tonight and in the coming days, and of course most probably in the mornings too. And if you want to see if I am able to capture this ghost star, do follow me at Astro Roxy on Instagram. So how exactly can you find this constellation Boötes or the star Arcturus, which lies somewhere here? So for that, first of all, you have to find the Ursa Major constellation or the Big Dipper, and then find the last two stars, and then you have to extend them, and somewhere in this direction you should be able to see the star Arcturus. Now this obviously you can see, this is not really very correct, but all in this area you'll just see one bright star, and this will not be then mistaken. So let's say if we go to the the current date, that is 25, you will first of all have to see where is Arcturus. So you can see how close to the horizon it actually is. Earlier you see, the better. So here we see the two stars of Ursa Major. Just extend them and there you have it. That is the Arcturus star. And there you go. And how can you see it in the morning? So when we talk about in the morning, so again, let's see. Let's go fast forward to the future. And okay, yeah, so now we will have to go to this other side, that is the east, and again there we have it, our constellation, that is Boötes, and here is the star. So now this is not the best time to see it in the mornings. What you will have to do is you have to actually go more further. So after the Halloween will be a good time to see it, and then you can see how this star is much more easily visible. So at 5:30 a.m. you should be able to see it after the days of the Halloween, and it looks really good. So before the sunrise you should be able to see the star Arcturus rising from northeast and east. So somewhere along this direction it will be rising.